Hey, this is Chris. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today, what I'm really wanting to share with you is the ESV Letters of Paul Reader's Edition. So you may know that the Reader's Bibles come in either single volumes or multi-volume sets. There's another version though also, which is really great and I love, which is exactly what this one is here. This one is put out by Crossway and it is just the Letters of Paul. Now, for those of you who think Paul wrote Hebrews, sorry, it's not in here. You're gonna have to suffer without it. What's the big deal about a reader? If we take a look first at our standard Bible with the standard layout, this looks real familiar to you. You have double column, you usually have some type of references in the middle or at the bottom if you're Crossway. So you have the reference at the top where you're at, page numbers are somewhere on here, another reference on the next page. Kind of looks like a dictionary sometimes because of the double column. This is what we've been used to seeing in Bibles for a long, long time, right? The Reader's Bible wants to take away everything that gets in the way. So you have a reference to what book you're in, and that's it. You have page numbers down there. This edition does not have headings. So as you move through 2 Corinthians, you'll notice that there's no headings. The Bible is literature. And this tries to put the format in as much of a literary format as possible so that you can read it as literature. Obviously, it's not only literature, but it's not less than that. It's cream paper. It is 12-point font. And if you want to geek out for a second, you can see that the text block is justified, right? With some margins on the side. I like the spacing, the line spacing, and the letter. Is it called letter leading? I don't know. I like the way it's set up here. At the back of the reader, there's an index of chapters. So if you were interested where a certain chapter fell in this reader, you can still access that. There you go. It's in the back. It's a great little feature. But I want to compare it to another Crossway ESV reader, which would be the single volume Crossway ESV reader. Look at this one. There's less line spacing. There's more lines per page here than there is in this one. So let's go to a letter of Paul, beginning of 1 Thessalonians. Here you have title page of 1 Thessalonians. And you can see it's much different. If you put it side by side, you can definitely see the difference here. Okay, just a couple other things that I really like about this one here. So what I love that Crossway has done is the cloth overboard. It is kind of, it's a little bit rougher than some others. And what I really dislike about this single volume Crossway reader is how smooth this cloth is overboard. It kind of just wants to slip out of my hands. And when I'm reading it for a long time, I just don't like the way it feels in my hands. I know that's weird. I'm weird. Same thing with Bibliotheca. This is a great reader's Bible. I really love the aesthetics of the inside. I really hate the way it feels in my hand. Also, really smooth. It slips out. This one doesn't. They all slip a little bit. But for whatever reason, this one feels the best in my hand. I also like the dimensions of it. To compare it to a Pit Minion, right there. I think the last thing I'll say about the Letters of Paul, why do you have this and why don't you just use either the Bibliotheca one or the ESV 6-volume readers or just your single reader or just your Bible? What's the point of this? Number one, I can. We are blessed in America to have a ton of Bible options, different prices, very affordable. These are like 15 bucks. And I like the way it's laid out. I enjoy reading the Bible with no verse markings in it and no chapter markings. If I'm gonna study, if I'm gonna teach or preach, I want verse numbers. But if I'm gonna sit down and read it, I want it to be as close to quote unquote normal book as possible. I like just having the Letters of Paul singled out because I don't want to take a whole Bible sometimes with me. Go ahead and check out the links below to see where you can get this on Amazon. And if you have a reader, tell me if you like it. Do you actually find yourself using the reader more than you might take your entire Bible with you somewhere? So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. I just want to expose you to some other options that are out there for reading the Bible to encourage you to read the Bible. So if you like using your reader and you find that you actually take it with you frequently, let me know. If you have some and you're like, no, I actually never read them, I don't know why I bought them, let me know also. Curious to know if people are actually reading these or if I'm just weird and I really like them. Thanks for watching, and if you have other Bibles you'd like me to talk about or look at or do a little quick video on, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Thanks so much. Take care.